Okay, friends, let's continue with the reading of this book, Biology of Plants. We continue in the chapter 1, Botany and Introduction. So let's follow. Remember that while I'm reading, if I have some question regarding the pronunciation, then I used the Google translator in order to do it properly. For example, let's try one word that can be a little bit hard to know. For example, obtain. Then I write down and
obtain, obtain,
obtain, no, obtain. You see? Just this simple word and I did wrong. Obtain. Okay, let's start. Colonization of the land was associated with the evolution of structures to obtain water and minimize water loss. The body of a plant can best be understood in terms of its long history and in particular. Let's check.
particular, particular, particular,
Particular.
particular,
Particular. Oh my God. In particular, in terms of the evolutionary process involved in the transition to land, the requirements of a photosynthetic organism are relatively simple: light, water, carbon dioxide for photosynthesis, oxygen for respiration, and a few minerals. Minerals. Let's check. Minerals.
minerals,
Now I remember. Minerals with an end, long end. Minerals. Very funny. On land, light is abundant, as are oxygen and carbon dioxide, both of which circulate more freely in air than in water. Also, the soil is generally rich in minerals, the critical factor then for the transition to land, or as one investigator prefers to say, to the air, is water. Now I remember that I already wrote this. But I don't remember where I was. Okay. We can consider this as a review. Land animals, generally speaking, are mobile and able to seek out water just as they seek out food. Fungi, though immobile, remain largely below the surface of the soil or within wherever damp organic material they feed on. Plants utilize an alternative evolutionary strategy. Roots anchor the plant in the ground and collect the water required for maintenance of the plant body and for photosynthesis, while the stems provide support for the principal photosynthetic organs, the leaves, las hojas. Let's continue. A continuous stream of water moves upward through the roots and stems, then out through the leaves, the outermost layer of cells, the epidermis, of all the above ground portions of the plant that are ultimately involved in photosynthesis, is covered with a waxy cuticle. Cuticle? Let's check this.
Cuticle.
Ooh,
Cuticle.
cuticle,
Cuticle.
cuticle, cuticle. A waxy cuticle, una cutícula de cera, ¿no? Podemos decir. Waxy cuticle, which retards water loss, que ralentiza la pérdida de agua. However, the cuticle also tends to prevent the exchange of gases between the plant and the surrounding air that is necessary for both photosynthesis and respiration. The solution to this dilemma, let's check.
Dilemma.
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 Dilemma. The solution to this dilemma is found in the stomata, singular stoma. It's consisting of a pair of specialized epidermal cells, the ward cells, with a small opening between them. The stomata open and close in response to environmental and physiological signals, thus helping the plant maintain a balance between its water losses and its oxygen and carbon dioxide requirements. In younger, let's check this.
Younger.
Younger,
Younger. Younger.
younger. In younger plants and in annuals plants with a lifespan of 1 year, the stem is also a photosynthetic organ. In longer-lived plants, perennials, the stem may become thickened and woody and covered with cork, which, like the cuticle covered epidermis, retards water loss. In both annuals and perennials, the vascular system or conducting system of the stem conducts a variety of substances between the photosynthetic and non-photosynthetic parts of the plant's body. The vascular system, the vascular. Let's check this. Vascular.
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 Vascular. The vascular system has two major components: the xylem. Let's check this.
Xylem.
Xylem. The xylem, silence, the xylem through which water passes upward through the plant body, and the phloem. Yes, I think it's going to be phloem. Otherwise, it's like never ending story. phloem, through which food manufactured in the leaves and other photosynthetic parts of the plant is transported throughout. I think throughout is okay, no? Throughout.
throughout,
throughout the plant body, throughout no es throughout the G disappear, throughout the plant body. It is this efficient conducting system that keeps the main group of plants, the vascular plants, their name. Plants, unlike animals, continue to grow throughout their lives or their lives. Always the same, because life is L-I-F-E, so it's with F, but L-I-V-E-S is lives. Sounds, the pronunciation is quite similar.
lives,
Yes, it's quite similar. Different writing, different meaning somehow, and okay, similar, very similar in pronunciation. All plant growth originates, I prefer originates, but what is the real? Se origina, no?
originates,
It's more English, yes, because originates is Spanish. Yeah? Growth originates in meristems, which are, we changed the page well already, in the page number 9 directly. Okay. Embryonic tissue regions capable of adding cells indefinitely to the plant body. So, embryonic tissue, embryonic. This is, I cannot even be sure about this. Embryonario. Embryonic. Oh, it was much more easy. Embryonic tissue regions capable of adding cells indefinitely or indefinitely. Yes, indefinidamente.
indefinitely,
Indefinitely. Indefinitely to the plant body. Meristems located at the tips of all roots and shoots, the apical meristems, are involved with the extension of the plant body. Thus, the roots are continuously reaching new sources of water and minerals. Remember? Minerals. And the photosynthetic regions are continuously extending toward the light. The type of growth that originates from apical meristems is known as primary growth. On the other hand, the type of growth that results in a thickening of stems and roots, secondary growth, originates from two lateral meristems, the vascular cambium and the core cambium. During their transition to the air, plants also underwent further adaptations that made it possible for them to reproduce on land. The first of these adaptations was the production of drought-resistant spores. This was followed by the evolution of complex multicellular structures in which the gametes or reproductive cells were held and protected from drying out by a layer of sterile cells, células estériles, sterile. Let's check this.
Sterile.
Sterile, sterile,
Sterile.
sterile, sterile, sterile cells. In the seed plants, en las plantas de semilla, which include almost all familiar plants except the ferns, mosses, and liverworts. Oh my God, what does it mean? Okay, Google, ¿qué significa ferns?
First significa primera o primero en inglés.
Oh my God, I think it's not going to help too much. Let's check this other way. Ferns.
Ferns.
Ah, helechos. Except the ferns, important know this meaning because ferns are helechos. Mosses,
Mosses.
Musgos, and liverworts.
Liverworts. Liverworts. Liverworts.
Liverworts, hepáticas. Liverworts, liverworts. Ok, son unas plantitas. Aquí no aparece bien la traducción. Ok, Google, traduce del inglés liverworts.
En inglés, eso se dice.
From English Live.
Ok, Google, traduce del inglés al español liverworts.
En inglés es
From English to Spanish Lee.
Ok, Google, tradúceme esta palabra.
En
Liverworts.
inglés se dice.
This word from English to Spanish.
Ok, Google, tradúceme
Liverworts.
¿A qué lengua quieres que traduzca?
al español.
Lo siento, no puedo traducir del español al español.
You see, now this bot is not helping me. This personal assistant, Google Assistant, is almost perfect, but is not yet completely perfect. And liverworts, the young plant, the young. Are you young or young? Let's check this.
Young.
Young. The young plant or embryo is enclosed within a specialized covering seed coat provided by the parent. There, the embryo Let's check this. Embryo, embryo, embryo,
Embryo.
embryo, embryo, embryo. There, the embryo is protected from both droll and predators, predators, predators. I'm pretty sure.
Predators.
Predators. It's okay, but the stress, always the stress. Predators, and is provided with a supply of stored food. The embryo, the supply of stored food, and the seed coat are the components of the seed. Okay. So let's say that the seed is composed of these three parts. Very, very interesting. Thus, in summary, the vascular plant is characterized by a root system that serves to anchor the plant in the ground and to collect water and minerals from the soil. A stem that raises the photosynthetic parts of the plant body towards its energy source, the sun, and leaves, which are highly specialized photosynthetic organs. Roots, stems, and leaves are interconnected by a complicated and efficient vascular system for the transport of food and water. The reproductive cells of plants are enclosed with multicellular protective structures, and in seed plants, the embryos are protected by resistant coverings. All of these characteristics are adaptations to a photosynthetic existence on land. Now we follow with the evolution of communities, but this will be in the next chapter. See you in the next video very soon, next week. Okay? Friends, have a nice weekend. Goodbye.